Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from Greedy Tech and this is the gaming review, battery drain test and the heat test of the Oppo K1. Now before we get started, these are the specifications and the benchmark scores. Now this is the Oppo K1 which is really a game changer from Oppo, at least under 20,000 rupees. Most of the phones launched by Oppo, especially which are considered to be like flagships, always had MediaTek processors, or even the phones under 20,000 came with the entry-level Snapdragon 400 series processors. But this phone is really different, comes with a lot of cool things like an AMOLED display with Full HD Plus resolution, Snapdragon 660 processor with an awesome design and build. So it has a lot of good things to make it a great phone for gaming. So let's see how it is. Now before I start the gaming review, this is my current setup. Phone currently has 92% of battery left, there are two huge lights on either side, there is an AC running in the background at 26 degrees and the current room temperature is at 27 degrees. Now coming to the temperature of the phone, on the front it's about 31 degrees, at the bottom it is 33. On the back I've seen a maximum of 31 degrees and at the bottom it is 32 degrees. Now I'll start the timer and start the gaming review with Asphalt 9. So guys, as you can see, there is no lag, but the visuals are simply horrible. Like I have seen similar visuals on phones like Asus Zenfone Lite L1 and probably the M1 with probably a Snapdragon 430 processor. So even though the entire gameplay is pretty smooth, visuals are simply crappy and really bad. There is no problem with the phone, it's the problem with the game. For some reason, Asphalt 9 doesn't work properly, especially the visuals look pretty bad on phones with the Snapdragon 660 processor. I faced the same issue on the Vivo V11 Pro, MI A2 and even the Realme 2 Pro. So on the whole, this game is definitely playable, but the visuals are pretty bad. Anyway guys, I played this game for about 8 minutes, now let's check the temperature of the phone. On the front I've seen a maximum of 37 degrees, at the bottom it is 37 once again. On the back it's fluctuating from 36 to 37 degrees and at the bottom I have seen a maximum of 36 degrees. Next I'll be playing Modern Combat 5. So guys, as you can see, there is no lag and the visuals are also looking pretty good. The details are great, like I can see the blood spilling and the bullet holes. So visuals are pretty good and there is absolutely no lag. So even this game is definitely playable without any issues. Now I've been playing this game for about 8 minutes, so now let's check the temperature of the phone. On the front I've seen a maximum of 40 degrees, at the bottom it is 38. On the back I've seen a maximum of 39 degrees and at the bottom it's fluctuating from 36 to 38 degrees. Next I'll be playing PUBG Mobile. By default graphics settings are set to balanced with medium frame rate and we can also set it to high definition with high frame rate. First I'll be playing the game with HD graphics settings with high frame rate and after that I'll switch to smooth with high frame rate. So guys, as you can see, visuals are looking great and the controls are also kinda smooth. There is a drop in frame rate, but it's still playable. If you want a much smoother experience, change the graphics settings. So guys, now I've changed the graphics settings to smooth with high frame rate. Even now there is a bit of lag and there is a bit of frame drops, but overall it's much better than the previous graphics settings. So guys, I've been playing this game for about 17 minutes. Now let's check the temperature of the phone. On the front, I've seen a maximum of 43 degrees, at the bottom it is 39. On the back, I've seen a maximum of 42 degrees and at the bottom it is 37. So guys, overall gaming experience on this phone has been pretty great. Display is awesome. Because of the AMOLED display, brightness levels are good, colors look saturated, and the blacks are true blacks. Even the speaker on this phone is super loud, probably the loudest speaker under 20,000 rupees, and most importantly, weight distribution of this phone is simply great. While playing all these games, phone felt pretty lightweight in hand, even though I was playing games continuously for more than 30 minutes. So overall, this one is definitely great for gaming and media consumption. Now coming to the battery drain test, I've been playing games continuously for 34 minutes and the current battery percentage is 84%. So for approximately 33 minutes of gameplay, phone just used 8% of battery, which is definitely great considering the battery size and the form factor of the phone. Now for the final heat test, I'll be taking pictures continuously for 3 minutes using both the front and rear cameras and then check the temperature of the phone once again. By the way, there is still an AC running in the background at 26 degrees and the room temperature is 27 degrees. Now I'll start the timer and start taking the pictures. Now initially capturing speeds were pretty fast, but after 2 minutes, capturing speeds went down. So guys, it's been 3 minutes since I've been taking pictures, so now let's check the temperature of the phone. On the front it's fluctuating from 43 to 48 degrees, that's the maximum so far. At the bottom it is 38 degrees. On the back once again it's fluctuating from 42 to 44 degrees and at the bottom it is 37 degrees. Now the phone definitely feels pretty hot, especially at the top front part. Right after the heat test, I tried using this phone for a minute. There was a slight bit of lag with regular usage, but that's negligible. After a few minutes, phone cooled down pretty quickly. Now in those 3 minutes, I've taken about 483 pictures, which is a really impressive number. Usually most phones take about 200 plus images, so this phone really did a great job. So guys, on the whole, there are no heating issues with this phone, especially on regular usage or even while intensive gaming. Phone doesn't get all that hot, but if you use camera application intensively and continuously for a few minutes, then your phone will definitely get insanely hot, but that too for a very short time. So guys, that was the gaming review, battery drain test and the heat test. So what do you think about this phone? Do let us know by commenting below this video, and if you're planning to buy this phone, use the link in the description, it always helps the channel. And if you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag AskGreedyTech on Twitter and we will try to make it as soon as possible. I'm Nikhil from Greedy Tech signing off. Have a nice day.